9 cars set to go in this ABC Stock Car Division. George Speer in the number 8 Monte Carlo will start on the pole position here. JT Leach in the 96 truck will start outside. Toby Johns, the Albion Motors Jackson Sign Products car, the 33, starts inside of row 2. Outside, it's Eric Wagner in the 44. Sabrina Booth is inside of row number 3 in the Precision Engines Chevrolet. Outside, it's Mike Curtis in the 34. Larry Surber Jr. inside of row 4 in the 23 Camaro. And outside, it's Jerry Schroll Jr. in the 2X. Rounding out the field, the 51, Jay Smith. Motor City Gumball pace car departs. 9 cars set to go 15 laps for the C division here. George Speer in the 8 has had some good runs tonight. Good runs this year. Trouble right here on the front straightaway. The 44 of Wagner and the 34 of Mike Curtis get together. Now, Surber and Smith get together. Everybody keeps it going in one direction. George Speer, the leader. JT Leach right there in the second spot on his tailgate is the 23 of Surber Jr. Now Surber gets by up on the outside. Using that high line, Surber goes to the front. Surber on the inside just leans a little bit on George Speer. Surber Jr. gets the lead. Speer back to second. JT Leach is third. Fourth is Eric Wagner. Fifth is John Smith. Toby Johns, Jerry Schroll, Mike Curtis, Sabrina Booth round out the field. Battle for second, turn number 3. JT Leach on the inside, Spears in the middle, John Smith on the high side. Larry Surber Jr. having it all his way here. He comes across the stripe. There's 4 laps to go. It's a full straightaway back to the second place, Mike Curtis. Good rebound for Curtis here after making some front wall contact and some car-to-car contact early on in the event. Jerry Schroll Jr. now has moved up nicely into the 3rd spot. John Smith is 4th. George Speer back to 5th. And the 96 will go to the pits. JT Leach will call it a night. Leader is in turn 2. Second place is at the stripe. Larry Surber Jr. has the lead. Schroll Jr. runs second. Mike Curtis is 3rd. 4th is John Smith. And now Sabrina Booth looks like she's making some movement up into the top 5. 2 to go. Leader in turn 4. White flag is in the air from Tim Beebe. Larry Surber needs to hold it together for 3/8 of a mile. There's your winner, Larry Surber Jr. across the stripe, wins it by a foot straightaway. George Jr. comes home second. Winning names are coming up, ladies and gentlemen, for the Mechanics Automotive Lifetime Wheel Alignment. He can on Relay for Life night. Larry Surber Jr. making the trip down, a normal competitor to Wasso. Larry, good to see you. Talked to you earlier. Congratulations.
Thank you. There's been a lot of work and effort put into this.
That was a fast Chevrolet.
Yeah, it was. We'd been trying to get it dialed in, changing jets in the carburetor, messing with the brakes, trying to get the brakes dialed in. And looks like we finally hit a sweet spot.
She was on fire tonight. How about some of your sponsors you need to thank?
Oh, I got Pastorino Racing, Heaney's Garage, Pro DJs. My biggest ones are my mom and dad. Lucky to even have them here right now.
Tell us a quick story. You made it down here for Relay for Life for a reason.
I wasn't missing this race. I didn't care if we finished dead last and had to be towed off, but both my parents are fighting stage 4 cancer. My mother's been through a bone marrow transplant. My father's fighting every week. And every week he still comes out to wrench on the car. So there was no way we were missing this one.
How about that for the Surber family, ladies and gentlemen? How about that? Larry Surber Jr. up there, a winner.